SHIB is sitting at a historic spot right now and either has the potential to drop below absolute lows, the lowest it's ever been, or it has the potential to be one of the highest gaining coins in the next few months. This is a really tough spot, and if you're a Shiba Inu trader, you need to be paying attention to this video. I'm going to go over news, trading data, and more, so stick around to the end, and with that, let's dive into the news articles. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, both of these articles that I have for you are negative for SHIB, so anybody that's bullish on SHIB needs to be paying attention to this as well. Shiba Inu's major exchange plunges to absolute lows amid SHIB price crash. Shiba Swap, a prominent decentralized platform and vital part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, has witnessed a significant decline in liquidity, reaching an all-time low. Recent data from Into the Block reveals that liquidity on Shiba Swap has plummeted to 28.78 million, painting a worrisome picture for investors. Over the past few days, the downward trend in liquidity has accelerated noticeably. This decline aligns with corresponding 16% drop in the price of the SHIB token, which even reached a staggering 31% decline at its peak. In tandem with the token's depreciation, liquidity on Shiba Swap has experienced a 9% decrease. So Shiba Inu's main exchange, the main one that trades Shiba, in fact the one that's based in Shiba Inu, could be experiencing a liquidity crisis coming up soon. Essentially, investors are just taking their money out of Shiba Swap, and this is causing a price decline in SHIB. The next article we want to take a look at was actually sent in by one of our members. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the article, and you actually inspired today's video, so thanks so much for that. Shiba Inu price at crossroads, as 90% of all Shiba Inu investors fall into loss positions. Wednesday brought another blow to SHIB as its price took a steep nosedive, plummeting by an alarming 10%, derailing its recovery efforts. This week, Shiba Inu network growth has declined by more than 100%, signaling that Shiba Inu meme coin has been losing market share. With the recent price drop, on-chain data shows that 90% of SHIB holders are now in the red. So at its lowest right here, Shiba Inu hit 0.000000600. If we scroll back here, this is Coinbase's history, we can see right back here, this is the exact structure support where Shiba Inu was when it was first even introduced to Coinbase itself. Now, I scrolled through multiple exchanges, and from what I could find, Coinbase was the farthest back. There was one more exchange that we saw with a little bit longer history, maybe a couple months, but the structure support was exactly the same. This means if we break below this price of 0. and then 50600, this would be an all-time low for Shiba Inu. At this point, 90% of investors are already in the red, and this means that if it drops pretty much any lower than it already is, nearly 100, if not all 100% of investors will be in the red for SHIB. With that in mind, though, there is a ton of room to move up, and I'm going to show you here, there's actually potential to make over 100% from the current price. All the way up to the top here is 131%. Of course, there is no actual guarantee we're going to make it ever back up to this point, but I'm assuming as we hit the bull run, if Shiba Inu survives, I would not be shocked to see some pretty significant moves up, especially as Bitcoin hits the halving event in just a few months. Of course, there is no guarantees. None of this video is financial advice. Not even the articles I showed you are financial advice. This is just showing you that Shiba Inu right here could have the potential to make another 131%. Now, I'm just going to do this for fun here, but also if we go to the all the way back here to the very top that Shiba Inu ever was, this is a 1,210% move. Now, this is not saying that you should. Again, I personally don't know if I even expect SHIB to ever make it back up to that. But honestly, I would be kind of surprised if we didn't make it back up to this 131% position. That would not shock me. 1,210% would be a little bit crazy. But in the bull market, this would not shock me. Moving on to the metrics themselves, thanks so much for joining me on the Trade Confident website today. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom right here to click on Shiba Inu metrics. The first metric we're taking a look at is Shiba Inu Emotional Index. We're still in fearful territory right here. Most often this will result in moves up, but of course there are fundamentals in play with SHIB, and personally I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit more drop, making investors even more fearful. Next up, we got to take a look at the Shiba Inu volatility breakout detector. We have been in high volatility the longest I think I've ever seen another coin do it. It rivals back here originally, but most coins do not stay in high volatility this long. And I think that's because even these small moves actually make up a significant percentage, and that's because the price is so small. Moving on now to the Shiba Inu whale smart money metric, we are still seeing a ton of long trade sentiment in the market, including passing 600 to 800 metric value, which is typically where we're looking for those moves up. We could be at structure support and I would really like to see moves up, and for anyone that's still in SHIB. And with that, we got to take a look at Shiba Inu major support and resistance levels as well. The next major resistance is at 0.50835, and at this point, you're just going to hear me refer to these last three numbers. Assume there are 5 zeros in front of it unless otherwise specified. So 835 right here is my current target for a move up. Next up, we're going to look at the Shiba Inu long versus short trades here. Before we see any moves whatsoever, we need to see long trades above short trades here. Short trades saw a major spike, and while they are declining, there is still a long way to go before long trades can take over. As soon as we see long trades take over and short trades go under, that's when I'm expecting the next move up in SHIB. Last but not least is the Shiba Inu daily trade scanner. Now, after this drop, we got a strong buy signal. This will typically result in moves up, and while I do expect moves up in maybe the, say, short to medium term, not quite short term, a little bit longer than that, but at medium term, I do expect moves up again up here to that 835 level. With that in mind, if you are a SHIB trader, you're going to be needing to pay attention to these metrics, especially right here. This is probably going to be your most important one. This one right here, the Shiba Inu long versus short trades. Again, long trades need to be over short trades in order for the price to move up. With that in mind, if you want to get access to the Shiba Inu metrics, all 20 metrics across our website, trade setups, future forecasts, and more, you can grab our membership at the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the membership will be the very first link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to the tradeconfident.io webpage. Just move up to subscribe right here. Enter the prompts right here, and I recommend the full access for $59 a month. In fact, if you want to trade SHIB, you have to get the full access because the $29 a month only includes 10 coins worth of metrics, whereas the full access gets you all 20. Click choose, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. With that, let's check out the live charts. Once again, we are very near the all-time low of SHIB, with that being 600 right here. Remember the 5 zeros, go in front of that with that decimal point. Currently, we are seeing price versus well money flow low, trend exhaustion low, and if we turn on the TC top and bottom finder here, we have a strong buy signal, and typically we'll see all three of these combined to be extremely bullish. I want to warn everybody, though, remember the long versus short trades metric shows there's still short trades above long trades. We need that to flip. Grab the membership if you want to watch that. But for now, we could be seeing moves either down to this structure support. I don't anticipate it going any farther down. But if it does, we are going to see massive drops. More than likely, we'll reach up to retest this structure resistance, this descending structure resistance, which used to be support on a falling wedge pattern. As we move up, and if we manage to break back above this, it'll be up to structure resistance right here, right at this intersection with this horizontal structure resistance right here at 829, as well as the previous structure resistance on the falling wedge pattern. This is my potential move up, and from the current price, we're going to be looking at about a 9% move. Just this little amount is about a 9% move, or if we make it all the way up here, it could be as much as a 21% pump. For now, though, I'm not getting super hopeful, not super bullish on this one. Only a 9% move up is possible, and really, I only think this is because SHIB is such a low value right now. Personally, I'm staying out of SHIB. It feels just too risky for me, but there could be some solid opportunities for anyone that's willing to take that risk. If you do, please use proper risk management. Only invest in the amount of money you feel is worth losing. With that, if you want to grab these indicators, I can get them to you for up to $400 off right now. All you got to do is click the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the indicators are the second link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our store page. Just go ahead and click I want this. Fill out your information, click pay, and it'll offer you the TC top and bottom finder for just $349 instead of the regular $749. Go ahead and click add to cart, and you'll be able to grab all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for $400 off. Now, make sure your information is correct, click pay, and you are good to go. With that, again, SHIB is basically all or nothing right now. If we drop below this, it's going to be an insane drop, but pretty much any move to the upside will take significant percentages. So if you're willing to take that risk, be sure to watch for price versus while money flow to move up. And when we see that, well, money is going to flood into the market, likely bringing the price up too. Trend exhaustion will rise along with it. And once we see both of those high with trend exhaustion high and price versus while money flow high, we'll be looking for a sell signal either here or here. And when we get all three of these, that's likely the next move down. With that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you in the next video.